My very first job in travel back in the 80s was actually in this shop when it was called Ebb Travel. Now, we started along Grey Street and then we moved to this current shop, which is where I work 2 or 3 days a week. It's weird being back because, I say, this is going back to the 1980s when I first worked in this particular shop. So it's weird after all those years coming back to the same place. I think this was my desk here when I was actually 18 years old. Changed a bit since then. Anyway, time to go home. So it's a beautiful night down here in the ferry. Kind of late summer's evening. The sun's still splitting off the tay there. And there's the wee kind of harbour at the ferry. Beautiful night. So tonight I'm going to go for a little stroll around the ferry just until the sun goes down. I'm going to go to a place called Whinny Brae, which is like one of the steepest hills in Dundee, if not Tayside. And it's been closed off now to traffic because it is so steep. But I'm sure we used to practice our hill starts there when we were driving. So I'm going to go and see what it's like these days. Not been there for years. It's only a small street, but it's very, very steep. So go and visit Whinny Brae and just have a wander around the ferry tonight and see what's happening. So the nights are getting a bit shorter now. It gets dark about 7:30 now, which is a bit scary. Even just a few weeks ago it was 10:30. It was staying light until winter's coming. Winter's coming, people. Oh, disaster. If it stays like this, it'll be beautiful for the whole of September and October. Anyway, Whinny Brae, here we come. So this is the old Eastern School. It's got boys and a girls entrance. It shows how old it is. It's all shut down now. I think it's getting made into flats. And there's a Whinny Brae in front of us. Right, so this is Whinny Brae. Doesn't look that steep from close up, but I'm telling you it is really steep. And this is where we used to practice our hill starts. Used to skateboard down here, but as you can see it's all been kind of closed off now due to its severity of steepness. That'd be a good name for an album. Severity of steepness. Does that even make sense? I don't know. Anyway, up we go. So I'm nearly at the top. As you can see, it is quite steep. But up the top of this hill is the Camp Hill Road, which is one of the poshest streets in the ferry. A lot of old mansions and old castles up here, so you need to be quite quiet. Right, so up we go. This is another hill, Castleroy Road. So maybe there's a castle up here called Roy. Right, so we didn't find any castles, but plenty of big mansions. It's actually quite high up here. You can see there's the looking down to the Tay. There's Tentsmuir, Kinshoddy Beach over there. So I've just been down to Morrison's to collect my wallet as I lost it on Wednesday, and I spent a couple of days panicking because I couldn't find it in my car, my shop, my house, anywhere at all. But luckily managed to retrace my steps, and some kind soul handed it in at Morrison's. So if that kind person ever watches this, thank you very much indeed for handing in my wallet. So that's good, my wallet's been found and I felt a bit lucky, so I bought a scratch card. I'm going to do it live here on cam. So let's see, first one here, you've got to get a diamond shape to win a prize. Now it's quite awkward doing this like kind of one-handed. Right, here we go, let's have a look. No, no, no. Actually, I can't really do this one-handed. What I'll do, I'll come back if I win something. Right, well, it was a no-go. No prize tonight, never mind. So not much happening this week, just the usual work and a couple of wee vids I've put on there. So tomorrow I am off to a stag weekend. Yes, I am going to Aberdeen. My mate Steve is getting married, so there's about 10 of us going up to Aberdeen to have a night on the lash. So I don't think I'll be able to film much up there, but we'll see. So I shall end this vlog here. I hope you have a good weekend, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.